Who should we take to meet Samara? I don't think I ever took run before, so I'm curious.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm taking my goods to Omega, Detective.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder.
I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of.
The victim was your business partner, and I'm not ruling you out. I'll let you know when you can leave.
What about that JUSTICAR that just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
What do you want? I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble. As if that weren't enough, some Asari JUSTICAR showed up this morning. All the natives are scared of her. I've got to get off of this world.
Has Samara actually done anything yet?
The Asari say that JUSTICARs are lethal in a fight. And if they so much as smell corruption, they start shooting. The thing is, corruption isn't that hard to find around here.
We need a couple hundred of those on our planet. Smell corruption, start shooting. Imagine.
Tell me how to find the JUSTICAR.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if you want to go there.
Sorry, that was just a loud crunch, but I'm hungry.
Why do you think it was mercenaries?
Dagny Kerr was cutting through a back alley last night when someone killed him with a shotgun. I saw his body this morning. They'd used modded rounds. That means Eclipse mercs.
You must know something about these Eclipse.
I occasionally do business with them.
Why do these twins look like twins?
With my guards. And only after the cred's clear. This is a scummy bunch, even by merc standards. They sell red sand, all kinds of illegal items, and they are all cold-blooded killers.
Why would these mercs kill him? And why do you think they're coming after you too?
I have no idea. We're innocent merchants. But they killed him, so they must be after me, too. I have to work the angles and get out of here.
You don't seem too broken up about your partner's death.
Dagny Kerr knew the risks when he took to spacing. Right now, my worry is me. It's unhealthy to be a Volus in the Nosastra spaceport right now. Especially a Volus named Pitney 4.
Especially.
You don't seem too broken up about your partner's death.
Dagny Kerr knew the risks when he took to spacing. Right now, my worry is me. It's unhealthy to be a Volus in the Nosastra spaceport right now. Especially a Volus named Pitney 4.
Good luck on her has to explain what we like to entertain ourselves about making video games about killing aliens. I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I think if anyone looks at the number of entertainment based on killing other humans and entertaining ourselves by making video games and movies about killing other humans, I think you look at that number and percentage of that kind of entertainment and you know all you need to know about humanity. Aliens, humans.
I should go.
Any species who think killing is entertainment is already lost.
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area.
I wanted to be a JUSTICAR when I was young. Every Asari does, I guess.
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
I need to recruit Samara for my mission. Then we'll be on our way.
Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
Best kind.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP. She's at the crime scene.
You're letting her into a sealed crime scene?
I'm a cop. I'll work with the Justicar all I can. Besides, she's been looking at crime scenes longer than our two lifespans combined. She knows how to handle herself.
Exactly.
You're awfully anxious to get Samara out of your district.
My bosses want me to detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of cross-species incident, but her Justicar code won't let her be taken into custody. If I try it, she'll have to kill me. I have no interest in dying, so if you lure her away with some big noble cause before I have to carry out my orders, I'm thrilled to help you.
Your superiors are sending you to certain death for no good reason. You have a right to disobey.
Every time Shepard orders us to face impossible odds, I have to remind myself that I volunteered. That's about twice a day.
Most of the time, I'm not being stupid about it. I can't say the same for Anaya's superiors.
I'm a cop and I know my duty. I've been ordered to detain her and I will. Unless I can get her to leave my district first.
How do I get to the crime scene?
It's around the corner. Go outside, take a left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in. Be careful. The local Eclipse mercs have been all over those back alleys lately.
You mentioned a crime scene?
A Volus merchant was murdered. It was a professional hit, so we're not dealing with junkies looking for a score. I'm thinking the local Eclipse mercenary band. Can't
Quite
prove
familiar
it,
with
but if
investigating
the Volus
crime
was dirty
scenes.
too, maybe it's just a deal gone bad.
What do I need to know about these mercenaries?
Eclipse mercs are professional killers. They sell red sand, trade illegal weapons tech, and smuggle criminals off-world. They control some back alleys around here. I haven't been able to find their nest yet, though.
What can you tell me about Justicars?
They're a kind of... humans might call them warrior monks. They live by a complex code that compels them to punish the wicked and protect the pure. They've been a part of Asari culture for millennia. I read adventure stories about Justicars when I was a child.
What do you think of Samara herself?
She's been a Justicar longer than 3 of your lifespans. Whoever she was before she swore that oath, that person is dead.
People seem nervous about Samara's presence.
Asari admire Justicars, but we also know that they kill without mercy when they find corruption. And Justicars never leave Asari space. Why is she here? I doubt it's to investigate the murder of some corrupt Volas.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Thank you.
We'd better find Samara before the detective goes after her.
Good thinking.
Anaya told us to let you through. Watch yourself. There's merc activity back here. We're waiting on backup.
Area, let's consider this extra stock. Surplus shipped the rest tax in this normal destination will never miss a few lost pieces. Okay, good night. Thank you for stopping by. And we are gonna go find ourselves a hot Asari lady.
Get the rest of Bravo Squad prepped. Alpha Squad went after that Justicar 20 minutes ago, and they've gone dark. Engaging a
Warning, hostile forces in normal situation. Careful.
There she is.
Those were my best troops.
Tell me what I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the answer, Lieutenant.
You can kill me, but one of us will take you down, Justicar.
What was the name of the ship she left on?
Go to hell.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Ouch.
My name is Samara, a servant of the Justicar Code. My quarrel is with these Eclipse Sisters, but I see 3 well-armed people before me. Are we friend or foe?
I'm Commander Shepard, and I need your help with a critical mission, Samara.
You honor me, but I am in the middle of an investigation.
I'm going up against suicidal odds, and I need the best. That's you.
I sense the truth in what you say, and it humbles me. But I seek an incredibly dangerous fugitive. I cornered her here, but the Eclipse Sisters smuggled her off-world. I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
I wish you were willing to go with the human, Justicar. I've been ordered to take you into custody if you won't leave.
You risk a great deal by following your orders, Detective. Fortunately, I will not have to resist. My code obligates me to cooperate with you for 1 day. After that, I must return to my investigation.
I won't be able to release you that soon.
You won't be able to stop me.
The human is lost here. Can one of you clarify?
I was trying to convince her to leave with you, but Justicar's in their code.
The detective has been ordered to detain me. I can't force her to disobey an order.
Sorry, you're stupid. Your code just means you kill her tomorrow instead of today.
I am afraid so.
There must be some way we can all get what we need.
I see a way. While I am in custody, you find the name of that ship. Do that and I will join you. Then the code will be satisfied.
Can you tell me more about Justicars?
We are individuals who have forsworn family, children, and worldly possessions aside from some weapons and armor. We travel Asari space righting wrongs as defined by the ancient code we have each memorized.
Ilium may be dominated by Asari, but it isn't in Asari space.
My quarry fled to this place. I am sworn to hunt her down, and I will follow anywhere she goes. It is rare for a Justicar to leave Asari space, but I must follow my oath. If I suffer for it, I will accept that.
This Justicar code seems quite strict.
It may seem so to you, but this is my oath. The expedient path may be fast and simple. That does not make it the right path.
A moment ago, you refused to give up your investigation, but now you'll swear to follow me?
If I stay, I will be compelled to kill many innocents to escape incarceration.
Like me.
I may be killed, and my quarry would be free to continue murdering. If I come with you and survive your mission, I can resume my investigation. To do that, I need the ship's name to track her to her next hiding place. It is a simple choice.
A slim chance is better than no chance.
Do you have any leads?
The Volus merchant Pitney 4 is tied to this. Eclipse mercs are preparing to kill him. Get the truth out of him. He may know a way into the Eclipse base.
Well, I've got to get back to my station. And I guess I've got to take you with me.
Thank you, Shepard.
Don't thank me yet. I remember seeing a clip on YouTube of a streamer playing this exact place, the game. And she was like, well, after that scene, I don't understand why there are so many people thirsting over Liara when Samara is around. How can you look at Samara, I think that Liara is better. And I kinda agree. Mommy is just too hot.
Hello again, Earth Clan. Did you speak to the detective?
You said you didn't know anything about all this. You got one chance to change that statement.
What do you mean, Earth Clan? Oh dear. Please put that away.
Oh dear.
I'll be cooperative, I swear.
Tell me everything.
I smuggled a chemical onto Ilium that boosts biotic powers in combat.
Ooh.
It also is toxic.
Of course.
I may have, forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse. So they are perturbed and want to kill me.
You don't say.
Tell me about this chemical you brought in.
It's called Minogen X3. And it's very, very, illegal. Anyone with biotic powers who is exposed to it becomes more powerful. The higher your exposure, the more powerful you get. But too much of it, you die. That's the part that the Eclipse found disagreeable.
You've been in the Eclipse base. What do you remember?
It's a series of docking bays where the Eclipse keep their private ships. They're well armed and they've got mechs. And they're all murderers. Every one of them kills someone as part of their initiation.
It sounds like you're a swindler and your actions finally caught up with you.
True and true. But I haven't survived as a merchant this long without being able to tell when there's a deal in the making. You want something.
The Eclipse recently smuggled someone off-world. I need the name of the ship she left on.
I don't know about their people smuggling operations. They must keep records in their base. I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy. Take it, but be careful. Each Eclipse sister commits a murder to earn her uniform. They are all dangerous.
Thank you.
I don't trust that Volus. There's something about him.
You don't say.
Please don't start trouble about my prisoner. Trust me, I'd release her right now if I could. It's a great honor to have a Justicar here, but I could do without the honor of having her kill me.
I'd like to avoid killing you, Detective. Unfortunately, the moment my code dictates I must, I will. There is only the code.
She says this kind of thing like she's talking about what to eat for dinner.
Exactly.
You're not gonna lock her up?
Any attempt to put me in a passive restraint system will be regarded as a hostile action, and I will be forced to attack.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that.
Find a way into the Eclipse hideout. Wasea, their leader, must have a record of the ship name.
Nice position. I guess let's go kill some mercs.
Hostiles!
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I am authorized for a lethal force.
Weakening their integrity!
Take it!
Shepard, my scans confirm that the chemical compound will boost biotics. However, concentrated exposure will cause severe tissue damage. I recommend limited exposure.
Yeah, right on your ass! Excellent shot.
Thank you.
Go now to the sea.
Careful. Collision proximity warning.
Weak! Impact shot!
Nice soup. Shotgun. Weapon loadout.
Goddess, don't let them see me. If they do see me, don't let them kill me.
Wait, stop! I didn't fire my weapon once. I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot.
Whatever. Pretend to keep breathing.
I'm not one of them. I'm new. I thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
You chose your side, Elnora, and you lost.
Screw that, bitch!
Who? And you also tried to lie to me.
Oh, it's this.
Elnora.
Ready to engage.
Right in the head.
System not designed for specialized.
Deploy warp field!
Remonte-toi.
Embrace the sea.
Embrace the sea.
On the ground, now!
Deploying warp field!
What was that?
You're dead!
Good shot! Stop firing at me, idiot!
Don't stand in front of my fire then. Nice. So. Where did the gunship go?
Excuse me.
Go in peace. Your body is dust.
Yeah, right on your ass.
I need bullets. I like the music.
I'll weaken them.
Yeah.
Clean kill.
I'll hold.
Weakening their integrity.
Some bullets would be nice. Coffee machine is also very nice.
Well, it's official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc.
Oh.
I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous bolus.
Case solved.
Up close, exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open. I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Oh, yeah. Friends are often jealous.
Killer. You were right to be suspicious of her.
Figure that detective would want this.
Yep. What was I saying? Oh, your friends are always very impressed by murders, achievements.
They've seen us.
I have no. Oh, I have bullets.
Fire in the hole!
Excuse me. Backup systems engaged.
Excuse me.
Gunship up. Right.
Very impressive gunship.
This looks like a shipping manifest. It shows that Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
This isn't the information Samara needs, but it proves the Volus is a criminal.
Valuable information to the Volus.
We gotta keep moving.
No. Hi there.
I am a biotic god.
Really?
I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
Biotic god.
You need help. You stand before the mightiest biotic ever. Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness.
Ooh, I don't want to know what that smells like. After you've been terrified, especially.
But they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
Are you part of Pitney 4's trade group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
Oh yeah, he cares so much.
Don't think he's reported anything.
I get the distinct impression Pitney prefers money to friends.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room.
Oh, thank you for the info.
I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
This idiot is no challenge to anyone.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last. But Great Wind, biotic god. What was I saying? I'm tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
Useless.
But fun. Another weapons locker. I'm getting multiples of these in one mission now. Hello there, Wasea. Nice coffee. Nice armor. I had one like that in Mass Effect 1.
Smuggled that filthy creature off-world. First a JUSTICAR shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass.
You could try.
Spread your matter to the sea.
Take it!
That's all? No. Where's... Oh, that's all probably. I like the music.
Yeah, right on your ass!
Twins.
Down.
Some record of that ship must be around here.
Yes, yes. I'm just looking for something else. Credits. Toxic canisters. There's just a car here, probably looking for the one we sent off to on the ML demeter. I was happy to see her go. She chilled me to the bone. I just hope the JUSTICAR doesn't mess up my operation.
That the ship the crazy Asari wanted to find?
Should we head back to the police station and give her the name? Or look around first?
Let's give her the name and keep moving.
Interesting face paint.
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area.
I don't know what they put in me, but I thought I was... Well, you saw. Anyway, thank you, Shepard.
You're welcome. There's probably like a different version when you send him in and he dies.
Thank you for removing the Eclipse threat.
Never saw it happen, to be honest.
It will take them months to rebuild their organization. Also, merely out of curiosity.
Maybe.
When you were poking about, did you perhaps run across a shipping manifest that belongs to me?
You never know when something like this might come in handy.
If it might change your mind, Earth Clan, returning that manifest would be very profitable for you.
How profitable?
If you give it to the detective, her reward will be a pat on the back.
I wanted to be a JUSTICAR when I was young. Every Asari does, I guess.
If you have something that'll encourage the JUSTICAR to leave, show it to her.
I got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine. I am ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, JUSTICAR. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
The Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service, so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the Code. By the Code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
That's a powerful oath to receive.
I never thought I'd see a JUSTICAR swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
I can see that this is a very important act, Samara. Thank you.
Truly, the life of a JUSTICAR can get lonely. I admit I am looking forward to serving with a company of honorable heroes. Shall we return to your ship?
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a JUSTICAR. And you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard and any evidence she brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the JUSTICAR. Thanks, Shepard. I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that. But you came through. Never heard of this Elnora. Sounds like she was just starting her career. Good thing you cut it short. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
Thank you. Recruited Samara for the team. Shotgun, batic damage, credits, platinum.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We've studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
I've seen Samara's biotic powers at work. They're substantial.
We still don't know what we're going to find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
Dismissed.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah.
Shepard.
How are
Samara.
you?
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a colleague to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs.
Of course. For now.
You might say it is personal.
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
You don't want to know why the Collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
What do you think of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
I work for you, Shepard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
I should get back to work.
It has been my pleasure, Commander. Shepard.
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man, or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens, and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
I like that her legs are not actually resting on the floor. She's basically sitting on her butt, but her thighs are completely in the air.
How do you think our mission is going?
Building our forces is a good strategy.
Must be
However,
a hard butt.
the time to strike is coming soon.
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Yes, please.
Show me what it would take.
Beautiful.
What's this area of the ship?
This is one of the ship's observation decks. They provide a sweeping outside view for off-duty personnel.
This room is a structural weakness. Any transparent material is weaker than our armor.
The elusive man predicted you would object. In combat, the observation rooms are sealed and depressurized. Sheets of ablative armor are extended to cover the windows.
Thank you. Must remember to feed my fish. You changed my life from Jared. Greetings, Commander Shepard. There at Sony gave me your contact information. I was one of the cleaning crew in the Dentus Towers. You helped get me out of there. According to Sony, you're most of Fontaine. He took down some of the Eclipse mercs trying to gun us down, and I wondered if you could pass along my thanks. One second. Okay. The way he moved. One was dead before they knew he was there. He snapped another's neck, then shot a third. All in the space of a few heartbeats. It was incredible. He moved like a dancer, grace and power and constant motion. Are you in love? Seeing him changed my life. Woke up something in me I don't fully understand yet. I don't know what I'm going to do, but Solarian lives are too short to waste on custodians, especially where there is so much else out there. I'm going to find something that lets me capture what I saw in him, that beauty, that aesthetic perfection. I'm also going to buy some nice clothes. If you could tell him that, or just whatever parts of that you think appropriate, I'd appreciate it. Sincerely, Jared. Appreciate the help. From Lisbeth Bainman. Hey, Shepard. I heard about what you did on Ilium, and I wanted to thank you for helping the Zeus Hope one more time. We're surviving, if barely. Most of Exogeny left, but I stayed behind as an attaché, and to make sure that nothing was left of the Thorian. We don't need the problem again. Also, I'm really sorry that I shot at you. I'm pretty sure I said that, but I just wanted to reiterate it. Good luck with thanks. And Zeus Hope is alive again because of what you did. Sincerely, Lisbeth Bayman. Caden. Drell biology. Drell are omnivorous reptile-like humanoids with an average lifespan of 85 galactic standard years. They give live birth to their young, or capable of eating solid food from the moment they are born. Drell appearance is very similar to Astarian humans, but their muscle tissue is slightly denser than that of humans, giving them a wiry strength. Many of their reptilian features are concealed, like three-chambered heart with a muscular ridge that is capable of shunting oxygenated and deoxygenated blood as needed. One unique characteristic, however, is the hyoid bone in their throats, which allows them to inflate their throats and produce vocal sounds outside of human range. Would-be assassins have noted that these two features make Drell extremely hard to strangle or suffocate. Because of the Drell ancestors emerged from arid rocky deserts, the humid, ocean-covered homeworld of Kaji proved tolerable only when the Drell stayed inside a climate-controlled dome city. Due to this huge disparity in the two species' homeworld environments, the leading cause of death among Drells on Kaji is bacterial lung disease called Capral syndrome. Within a generation of the Drell's arrival on the planet, the disease had become resistant to hand antibiotics and other advanced treatments. Once an infection settles in, death is slow but imminent. Transplants may buy time, But as infection spreads to other major organs, there comes a point of diminishing return and eventual system failure. The Migrant Fleet. The flotilla of the Migrant Fleet. Its fleet is roughly 50,000 starships that houses over 17 million Quarians. The largest collection of starfaring vessels in the galaxy, the fleet is so large it may take days for all ships to pass through a mass relay. The ships are constantly repaired, replaced, and upgraded to comfortably house as many Quarians as possible. Typically, ships specialize in roles for the fleet, from the enormous agricultural life ships to the shielded lab ships, to the repurposed freighters known as home ships that house Quarian children, young parents, and educators. Employed Quarians typically live in the ship they work on, since commuting from ship to ship ties up resources for the necessary docking procedures. Even within the flotilla, Quarians on most ships will remain encased in their protective suits. Rarely, Quarians will meet on clean ships for specific purposes such as medical services or reproduction. When this occurs, they remove their suits, knowing full well it is likely they will spend a few days having an allergic reaction to getting over infections as their weakened immune systems compensate for each other's presence. And that's the price of relationship for Quarians, I guess. Helios Thruster Module. Intended for next-generation fighter craft, the Heat Industries Helios Thruster Module propulsion system far outpaces the typical liquid hydrogen-liquid oxygen reactions that power a frigate maneuvering thrusters. But using metastable metallic hydrogen, the Helios pulse a fuel that burns at a far greater efficiency than liquid H2O2. Navigators can execute the numerous small course corrections inherent to any long-distance travel without fear of exhausting the ship's fuel supplies. This net gain extends to forward impulse as well. A ship powered by protons can cause temporarily using the Helios to reach an inferior but highly sustainable speed. Such efficiency lowers antiprotons consumption, a constant concern for any warship. When a Helios-propelled ship must refuel, however, it typically relies on a large carrier or nearby planetary factory to synthesize the metallic hydrogen. This process uses extremely dense mass effect fields to grade the metal under pressures of over 1 million Earth atmospheres, an activity most safely done while planetside. While that process may seem like a drawback compared to skimmer ships that can gather hydrogen and oxygen from anywhere in the universe, the combat superiority of Helios maneuvering capabilities is often a worthwhile trade-off. The same efficiency that allows the microburn course correction can power rapid bursts of motion. Once a pilot becomes used to the ship's new energetic responses, she can easily put the ship wherever and whenever angle she desires. Why is it she, suddenly? Casa Fabrication Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents is the infamous legacy of the Casa Fabrication Model 12 Locust. Originally created for the System Alliance, who wanted a lightweight weapon for a high-gravity world, Locust was designed to overcome the limitation of traditional submachine guns at long range. With bullet velocity of modern weapons already pushed to the limit, the Locust designers sought a way to improve accuracy through reducing weapon kick. They created an internal floating bed that observed gun's recoil with minimal jarring of the gun flame itself. The barrel, magazine chamber, and operating mechanism all move within this bed, which absorbs shock with springs and buffers. This creates a platform stable enough that Locust can use auto-targeting software usually reserved for large-grade weapons. Locust lethality in shielded targets has been amply demonstrated. In 2176, a Virginian patent clerk named Michael Moser Lang brought the Locust concealed in a shoulder-mounted video camera to a photo opportunity between Enrique Aguilar, President of the United North American States, and the Chinese People's Federation Premier Ying Song, at a distance at about 25 meters. Lang pierced the kinetic barrier covering the stage with the first burst, and then Shang heroically tackled the guard to remove him from line of fire. One succeeding burst went through the Premier's body, fatally wounding both men. Donovan Hawk's collection contains 2 antique ivory-handled locos modified to take thermal clips. A detachable data drive rests in the lining of the box, containing OmniTool specification for fabricating copies. A quick trip to the extranet reveals one of the weapons has the same serial number as Lang's original. If it's a fake, it's extremely well made. Lady Liberty. The Statue of Liberty was the target of several terrorist attacks over a 220-year lifetime, but in 2096, a motley group called Freedom's First finally brought the statue down. Protesting the induction of Canada and Mexico into United North American states, the New York chapter of Freedom's First wanted a symbol that they would cede from this new union if necessary. In the early morning of November 1st, they smuggled more arms and 15.5 tons of high explosive onto Liberty Island. Shooting or capturing the guards, they planted the explosive under the pedestal and detonated them at 7:37 a.m. The statue crashed on the ground in pieces, unexpectedly killing 4 of the Freedom First terrorists. The remaining team members were apprehended after a long manhunt, but the damage was done. The outrage of the secessionists kindled the fires of the Second American Civil War. On November 4th, President Caitlin Chung signed an executive order to rebuild the statue. Approximately 1/10 of the steel beams and copper plating from the destroyed statue was recovered and used in creating the new one. The original's head was put on display in the National Museum of American History in Washington, D.C. It remained there for 2 years until the Battle of Washington. During heavy shelling and secessionist forces, the head disappeared. A new statue was completed in 2101, and the fate of the original pieces was left to speculation and pulp novels. Interest flared up briefly in 2159 when photos surfaced of the head in the cargo hold of a starfighter. But by the time, human media were far more concerned with the future. In the face of humanity spreading out among thousands of new planets, a statue tilted liberty enlightening the world seems small and quiet by comparison.
In the 2 centuries ago, the Hanar helped 375,000 members of the Drell race migrate to the Hanar homeworld Kaje to escape the environmental extermination that had claimed the remaining 11 billion Drell. Nearly 2 centuries ago, the Hanar helped 375,000 members of the Drell race migrate to the Hanar homeworld Kaje to escape the environmental extermination that had claimed the remaining 11 billion Drell. Nearly all Drell demonstrate tremendous loyalty to their famously reclusive saviors. The intimacy of their relationship, expressed in a formal socio-political alliance called the Compact, also results in extremely close personal relations, in which some Drell actually learn Hanar's soul names. While most Drell reside on Kaje, some assist Hanar off-world as envoys, researchers, co-investors, wayfarers, assassins, or otherwise, eager to help their saviors. For a century, galactic wisdom has held that behind any high-ranking Hanar hides a resourceful and fanatically devoted Drell. The omnivorous reptilian Drell possess an average lifespan of 85 galactic standard years. Having evolved on an arid planet, Drell face serious illness on the Hanar homeworld, especially Keprel's syndrome, a fatal bacterial lung disease. Humans before the Geth Revolt 300 years ago, the Quarians colonized Haestrom to study the mysterious instability of its sun, which threatened premature eruption into a red giant. As a scientific outpost of minimal military value, Haestrom was ill-equipped to repel Geth forces during the insurrection and fell quickly under their control. Captured Geth planetary survey data indicates that despite sustaining damage during the war, Haestrom's architecture remains as it was 300 years ago, preserving a Quarian architectural style that no longer exists anywhere else in the galaxy. Because Haestrom's sun has overwhelmed the planet's protective magnetosphere, humans foolhardy enough to venture into Geth-controlled Haestrom must exercise extreme caution. Minutes of radiation exposure will overload shields, and hours of exposure will kill. Furthermore, solar output renders surface-to-orbit communication nearly impossible. A regional hub of Asari commerce awash in riches, Ilium is infamous for its abusive labor practices and legalization of nearly everything except murder. As such, Ilium is the preferred production site for weapons and pharmaceuticals that would be illegal nearly everywhere else, made even more lucrative by legal indentured servitude. Among the biotics-related pharmaceutical producers is the Dantius Corporation, a rising star in galactic commerce.
No more.
Despite the dangers of its products, Ilium is renowned for glamour, luxury, and safety, provided by near-total surveillance, making it a favored tourist destination. Countless celebrities maintain palatial estates on Ilium and in its capital Nos Astra. The sole obstacle to business on Ilium is its extensive bureaucracy, tolerated only for its provision of security. Regardless of the character of its economy, Ilium's self-congratulatory media exalts its own society with the provincial arrogance of new money, glorifying in sexiest CEOs and 10 richest residents lists.
Sexiest CEOs.
The Drell homeworld of Rakana once teemed with life, its arid plains home to spectacular insect and reptile analogs. But the Drell took to industrialization early and did not realize the extent of the environmental damage they caused until it was too late. With their topsoil depleted and oceans too acidic to sustain life, the Drell were situated for a massive population crash by 2025 CE. It was then the Hanar
even the timeline is
mounting a large-scale rescue operation to bring Drell to the Hanar homeworld, Kajay. As wars erupted over what resources remained on Rakana and billions began to die, approximately 375,000 Drell escaped in the Exodus. To repay their debt, the Drell entered into an agreement with the Hanar. Called the Compact, it states that the Drell would assist the Hanar with tasks the Hanar cannot physically perform. Today, high-ranking Hanar are frequently inseparable from their Drell attendants.
Also kind of like slavery, isn't it? But also, they did even Hanar rescued 300,000, almost 400. They did let billions to die. Is one thing. Another thing is that humanity does not have Hanar to rescue even 300,000, which is gonna die in billions anyway.
Asar Cyclonic Barrier Technology, CBT, attempts to solve the higher-end limitations of traditional kinetic barriers. Traditional barriers cannot block high-level kinetic energy such as disruptor torpedoes because torpedo mass effect fields add mass. The CBT violently slaps aside rather than halting incoming linear force. By rotationally firing their mass effect field projectors, ships create rapidly oscillating kinetic barriers instead of static ones. Shooting through the CBT is like trying to shoot at a target inside a spinning ball. Significant drawbacks to current CBT configuration prevent its use on anything other than frigates and fighters. Its many high-frequency sensors and emitters require frequent maintenance and replacement. A partially damaged CBT can endanger its operator, who is surrounded by rotating mass effect fields skewing in unpredictable directions. However, if an emitter is damaged, the CBT becomes a traditional shield array, making it effective during opening volleys. The Collector's, based on existing technology, the ML-77 is a rapid-fire missile launcher using seeking projectiles. Each projectile features a friend or foe recognition system,
if it's seeking projectiles,
ensuring it will find a hostile
maybe
target
we should try it out.
even if the user's aim is not completely accurate. The weapon excels at taking out snipers and other entrenched enemies in dense urban environments. This makes it popular with mercenary groups, particularly the Blue Suns mercenary band. Missile launchers have been appearing with increasing frequency in the Terminus system, but their point of Based on existing technology,
did not mean to do that.
The ML-77 is a rapid-fire missile launcher using seeking projectiles. Each projectile features a friend or foe recognition system, ensuring it will find a hostile target even if the user's aim is not completely accurate. The weapon excels at taking out snipers and other entrenched enemies in dense urban environments. This makes it popular with mercenary groups, particularly the Blue Suns mercenary band. Missile launchers have been appearing with increasing frequency in the Terminus system, but their point of manufacture is unknown. Legal duplication of missile launchers is difficult due to fabrication rights management, FRM, technology.
Fabrication rights management. So many missions to do next time. Miranda first, then probably Jack, then Morden, Grant, oh, Tally. We'll see what order we're gonna go. Gonna save, new save, and I'm gonna end here for today. And thank you all for stopping by. Oh. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Otsu. Otsu bye.